think of like Brian Gysin and like William Burroughs cut up poetry, when they get a paper, rip it up 4 ways, and then reassemble it. And the sentences in that reassemblage that your brain will pick out, it's like your subconscious telling you something. So I do one of these every day towards the end of the day. This form probably like 3 years, and it's come from a relationship I had with the artist Prafulla Mohanty, which I still do. He's a painter, and we used to paint together while I got to know him as a researcher. So as obviously I'm not a painter. Prafulla's paintings around the Hindu Trinity, and it's the same circle he drew as a child in the temple in the village, 3 years old. And he's been doing it throughout his years. He's now about 89. I've got a book which I've talked about my relationship with him, which is A Divine Curatorial Connection. It's rethinking the studio visit, but if you're thinking of yourself as more of a curator of in the theological sense, then contemporary art space. But he helped me like abstract. He basically would talk to me, and he tried to dig into what's my earliest image of faith, because his was the Hindu Trinity, and that's what then he does again and again and again. And through our conversations, he dug into the image of, and maybe I was 5 or 6, I can't remember, but hearing an imam in the pulpit, maybe on a Jummah or something, talking about the Day of Judgment, and talking about one of the signs of Day of Judgment will be like fire burning on water, and that image has always stuck with me. And so we got that, and then he held that image, and then we just paint together, and it'd be about abstraction of that image. So every day, at the end of the day, I use that image to use those forms and those colors to reflect on the day I've just had, the conversations I've had, the people I've met, and they come up with these things. And then at the end of the week, I look and I see if something unlocks in my subconsciousness that I didn't pick up during that week. And those ideas then feed into the writing.